So this is a video I've been meaning to do for a while, and I'll probably get a lot of shit for saying this, but here we go. In case you didn't know, an all too common practice during the development of video games is crunch. Crunch is a term used to describe the period of time where most of the development staff is working crazy hours to finish the game before release. This period can last many months. Now, one of the bigger studios that was accused of using this terrible practice is NetherRealm Studios, the developers of Mortal Kombat. And that's where I come in. Because Mortal Kombat 11 is a shining example of how incompetent the management and higher-ups in the video game industry are. I said it from the start. This Mortal Kombat was announced later and therefore should have been released later. It's clear how rushed the game was, and you can see it in every corner that many things were just thrown in at the last second. It's still an excellent game, don't get me wrong, but so many of its problems could have been avoided if it were to release sometime this summer. There's so many small details, tidbits, and Easter eggs missing. Things like Jax having human and not robotic arms during fatalities, everyone except Devora having the same color of blood, and the list goes on and on. After the financially successful but PR-wise disastrous launch, we're getting the news that the practices of crunch in the studio are getting looked into. While I'm usually skeptic when I hear things like these, with NetherRealm Studios, I believe it. Wanna know why? Well, because the DLC announcement for the game has now been delayed by almost 2 fucking months. We're talking about content that probably millions have paid for, and we still have no idea what characters it contains or when they are coming. Here's the thing, if making your employees work for a normal amount of time for an adequate amount of money means you have to delay things for months, you suck at your job. In fact, almost every major studio management sucks at their job. Hell, this whole industry's plans are built on treating workers like slaves, and it's pathetic. I'm also getting real tired of people excusing this too. Ooh-hoo, the big company is forced to have some semblance of good planning and human fucking decency. Oh no! And come on, the solution for this whole thing is simple. Hire more workers. Permanently. Make them part of the team and plan accordingly. But the industry will never do that, because that would mean that the billionaires on top of the company might need to spend more money to get a game made. None of this is the developers' fault, nor is it something they have any say in, but people still love complaining to them as if they do. Well, I'm done with that. We're talking about Mortal Kombat, one of the biggest, most lucrative franchises in media, and you're telling me the company behind it doesn't have the funds to give their employees basic human rights? Fuck off. In conclusion, 1. Replace the management. They are shitty slave drivers that have no idea what they're doing. 2. Hire a lot more people and let them have normal work weeks. 3. Stop it with the overly tight release schedules. Start off with a generous release window of a certain year and narrow it down during development. Don't say a game will come out on a specific date when you have no idea of what kind of problems you have yet to face during the development. 4. Just give me Sindel for DLC, please.